Hearsayers. What are hearsayers? That is a terminology that you often hear in a courtroom. Hearsayer are words or information that is being said in a courtroom or by someone without precise evidence or concise evidence of the comment that is made. In other words, there are no evidence to support what a person says. When you hear the word hearsayers, I can't help to think about the paparazzi. The paparazzi has a tendency to use photos as a form of information to determine something about a movie star or someone who is famous, such as a rich person, the president, vice president, anyone, or someone in a third world country, anywhere. Why do people find gratification and financial benefits in digging into dirty laundries of others? What is it that drives them to do that? Have you ever thought about that? What drives someone to try to dig information about you, your past, what you have done, what happened to you, and bring it forth to try to hurt you or hurt anyone? Imagine, for example, a child that was molested by an older person. And when that child, whether it is a man or a woman, got older and became famous, whether it was in sports, movie, writer, speaker, in a position in government, someone went back and tried to dig into their past to try to demoralize them, because that is exactly what the person does. Think about this. What is the status of the mind of the person that does such things? Whether they do it for financial benefit or not, their ego is acting, and there is something within that individual that is also as demoralizing. Because if they are benefiting from the pain and traumas of other people, they are not better. They're probably hurting themselves. Have you ever heard the expression that when you point a finger at someone like this, the other finger, 4 ones are pointing back at you? That is precisely what I believe. Today, people find gratification in doing such things, in demoralizing an individual who is trying to make a difference in their life, either because they have something in the past that they did and it wasn't acceptable, it was ugly, it wasn't pleasant. No, we're not talking about murder. We're talking about anything that someone did. Let's say, for example, someone was an alcoholic and they went to jail because they had a DWI and they got caught by the police. And this person became a movie star, so therefore someone is going to try to find out and dig about this individual and bring it forth to make money. This is something that people have done all their lives. Even during biblical time, this type of behavior took effect or happened. Humanity has a tendency to try to demoralize others, especially if they are on their way, stairway to becoming famous, making a difference, or being recognized in public. They will do anything to demoralize you. So you as an individual have to build a very, very strong mental muscle to be able to ignore the insufficiency of people who try to damage your reputation. Let me give you a hypothesis. Let's say, for example, in some states, the liquor license people go to bars and topless places and they try to find out if they're following the rules. There is also a saying that some of these people get paid. And when they don't get paid, what they do is they take some of the employees and they imprison them, creating a terrible record for the employees, all because the owner did not pay in 1 month or two the benefits that they're supposed to pay. In some cases, we're talking 30, 60, whatever thousands of dollars that is. Who pay for the consequences of that? And how is damage done to that individual? Now these employees, whether they're bartenders, dancers, waitresses, whatever it is, have a record that will not be able to be clear, because who has the power? The authority. Not only has the future of this employee been damaged, but so have their lives. But have you know, my friends, that some of the most influential people in the world have done things that are worse than that? From stealing to prostitution to bargaining to selling. So if you are one of those individuals that have been damaged by the system through anything that happened in the past, don't feel bad. There are rich and influential peoples out there, even in the government, who have done things that are much more demoralizing than you getting caught in the middle of a battle of money between the federal government, the state government, and bartenders or owners of businesses. It's no different than a pimp getting caught on the street because he's selling prostitutes and he's not paying somebody, or the prostitutes are not paying him for whatever reason. These things happen at a higher level, my friends. Awaken. It is the reality of life. Imagine a woman that is raped, and she tried to write a book about the history of her life, what happened, how she was brought up, whatever. And someone decides that they're going to demoralize her, whether it is a family member or an ex-husband, an ex-boyfriend, because she's trying to move forward. And people will rather see you suffer than see you acquire success. Because this is how they know you. They know you as nothing. And the minute you intend to try to make something of yourself, they're going to try to demoralize you, to destroy you. And this is the time that you need to ignore them and walk with your head right up and say, this is who I am today. I might have been raped before, or a child that was abused by an adult, or something that happened to you, or maybe your husband beat you up, or something happened. That's part of the past. Continue to move forward in the future and have the strength and power to ignore it. Because in reality, this is what movie stars do. People go into Jennifer Lopez and her ex-husband and how many husbands she had. And she's living la vida loca. She's rich. She's making money. She's not worried about what happened yesterday. She's moving forward with her new man or husband. And she's looking at it from the perspective of what the Bible says. This too shall pass. So if you are having any problems, worry about hearsayers or someone that is trying to demoralize you and put on social media that you are nothing, that you're a pimp, you're a whore, you have a past that is ugly, you done something that is not good, do not worry, my friend. Take a look around. There are those who have more money than you that have done worse than you have done. So continue to move in the direction that you're going. Continue to improve your life and continue to do what is best for you. And even if it includes friends that you know and family members, leave them behind. They do not serve the purpose of your future. As painful as it may seem, you sometimes have to move forward and leave your past behind, no matter who is included in your past. Because that past that someone is trying to bring forward is actually torturing someone that hasn't forgotten themselves. They're still living in yesterday, and you are already on your road to success or somewhere where you want to make a difference in your life. Do not feed their energy. That energy is negative. Let's say, for example, I am a very successful movie star in Hollywood, and someone decides they're going to put something on a magazine. Should I hide? Should I pretend that this information that is out now is going to destroy my future? Oh my God, what am I going to do? No, ignore it. I will ignore it. These too shall pass. And nobody can wear my shoes and theirs at the same time. Nobody. Because they do not know what really happened. It is called hearsayers. They think they know. They think they have information about you. But in reality, they do not know what happened. What created any circumstance in the past that might have tarnished your future, your life, your influence, your way of thinking, anything. They do not know. Therefore, leave it alone. Pretend that you're a movie star. Yeah, that's a good thing. You pretend that you are a movie star and that those rumors shall pass, because that's what they are. They're rumors. They're hearsay. Those fingers that are pointing at you are pointing back at themselves. Perhaps, think about this, because how many people in this world would love to be a movie star, to make the millions of dollars that they make per movie? Many give up their dreams in their hometowns to move to California in hope that they can be recognized or found like many have. Do you think that every person that was found and is a movie star is perfect? Nobody's perfect. Therefore, think of yourself as a movie star. You're not perfect. Everybody has dirty laundry, including influencer, government official, rich people. Everybody has dirty laundry, and so do you. This is one of those conversations I love, because once you get in touch with yourself and you realize who you are in the present moment, who am I? I am a different person. I am a person that's trying to make a difference in my life. I am someone who is looking forward to my future. I am someone who is living in the moment. I am someone who has forgiven those who have done wrong to me. I am someone who is not living in yesteryears and trying to make a present move into the future. In order for you to move into the future, you must leave the past behind. Do not carry it with you, because what you will do is take that energy from the past, bring it into your future, and that will transgress you rather than progress you into your future purpose in life. Hearsayers have no power. That is exactly what they are. They can post anything they want on Facebook, say anything negative about you, point fingers at you. Even government officials or government power can say that you are an enemy of the state because you speak your voice and tell the truth. They want to categorize you as an individual who is out of your mind. Anybody today that tried to speak their mind and it's been like that for the past possibly 8 years is being banned from being a normal human being. So many categories of personal status. Just as so many mental diseases have come about. So everybody's crazy. Nobody's normal. And even some of the influencers, if you look at them, they're not normal. They are not normal. And neither are we. Hearsayers. They're desperate. They're desperate people who, if you look at it, they're suffering. And the only way they can enhance that suffering is to try to make somebody feel bad, do something that will hurt somebody else and benefit from it. Or either they're jealous. They're jealous of your progress. Yes. When you try to make a progress in your life, people who resent you, who hate you for who you are, what you're doing with your life, will try to stop you. No, and this is not a sense of insecurity. This is a reality that happens quite often. We see it in influential people, how family from their past have come about to write books about them, how royalty is not good and is doing this, is doing that, and they're speaking their voice. Yep, it happens. So if anybody has anything to say about me, this too shall pass, because now I am a movie star and I'm moving forward. How you like that for an apple? Have a wonderful day. Hearsayers have nothing on me. I'm not perfect. I'm not a perfect individual. Neither are you or no one in this world. There was only one perfect man that walked on the earth, or a few. And even they were tempted. This is Francis for the Power of the Subconscious Mind. Subscribe to my channel if you like my conversation. Thank you for listening. Have a wonderful day. Love and light.